What's up guys, my name is Patrick and welcome back to another Let's Play of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And we are on episode 4 today. That's just a save I made for my other game.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard.
Yeah, alright Dandelion. Getting your stuff out of the way.
The sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now...
See, this plays every time I actually load the game, so you guys just normally don't see that part, but I left it in for length. And here we are at the Nilfgardian garrison. Okay. And it seems we have a bit of rainy weather going on. Beautiful lighting though. Alright, talking to Quartermaster.
Are you here to spy or haggle?
I'm here to haggle.
Show me what you're peddling.
Alright, I know last time I edited a lot of these inventory scenes out, but I actually had a request to leave some of that stuff in, just so you can see a little bit of what it's like, and I feel for the purpose of showing you guys this game, I am going to leave that in. So, this is pretty much what I do. I take forever at these kind of things. I just look through the stuff that I can sell, try and amass a little pile of gold, go through the options of each of the craftsmen, like, of each of the vendors, rather, see if they offer, like, some armor that they can make or something that I can't get anywhere else but them, make a note of it, and then move on. Especially in a game like this, it is gigantic. I have not even begun to tackle like I think 1/50th of this map. I mean, this is huge. Everything you see I can go to. There's like even a sailing portion of this game that I haven't even come close to getting to yet, so. Yep. Yeah. Sorry for the jump sound effect. You really get into playing this game sometimes. Sorry. It's a lot of fun. Damn, that was a lot of gold right there. Hidden chest. Not so hidden. Nice. Okay. See what I just got there? New sword. Does more damage, but... See, I like Geralt's original weapon because it does armor piercing, so it's good against soldiers. And I honestly think this top just looks stupid, so we're just gonna go with that. But yeah, I always forgot Geralt has like all these really cool scars and you can go shirtless in this game, so I might just have to do that for a little bit. And I will admit, that sword does look really cool. But I think I'm gonna keep Geralt's out right now. Yeah, just because it has the armor damage. This is the alchemy menu. I'm not really going to go through this right now, but I am going to look this up because I am interested in making one of these. Let's see what... I have the ingredients for this. I have one of the ingredients for that. And that one heals wounds from the inside, so... Swallow potion. Heals internal hemorrhaging. Only for witchers. And I don't think I can make that jump. Alright, I really hope the water's deep enough here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't know if anyone else caught this. Geralt totally just did, like, not exactly what the Navy SEALs do, but as he was falling, he was kind of kicking, and then as he got closer to the water, he just pulled all his limbs in straight, and he tucked his hands in. I mean, I'm sure that's been in other video games, and I might just be raging, like, you know, have a raging heart on for this game, but this game is still, like, impressing the hell out of me. Even down to the way that Geralt just stays wet for a little bit, and everything's, like, dripping off him after he gets out of the water. Takes him a little while to dry off. Even when it's raining, like, his armor gets wet. It's just cool.
Run, Roach.
Stop!
Yeah, last I left off, I'm sorry, I've been babbling. I forgot to tell you, last I left off, we had gotten a little tip to go to the garrison, maybe ask around, and I met this garrison commander, Commander Sar something or whatever, quoting Geralt right there. He told me if I can take care of the Griffon for him, that he would tell me where Yennefer went. You know, not exactly that I consider that fair, but I can't let this Griffon just keep hurting
Not so
people.
fast, Roach.
And honestly, I've been really excited to try and, like, fight that thing. I've never fought something so big, so badass looking in a Witcher game. I dabbled around in The Witcher 1, and I found the combat was very strange, and the play style of The Witcher 1 was very tough for me to get through.
Go.
But how it evolved in the second one, and especially from the second one to the third one, it is so much different. And I seem to have found a quest in the woods. Just in case there's a cutscene. I'll throw this back on real quick. Don't want a naked Geralt talking to people. Not every person anyway. Maybe the ladies, if you know what I mean. He is a Witcher with tenure. Tenure with the ladies. My God, the lighting is just beautiful. Just a quick little moment to enjoy it.
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
I don't see why not.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Alright, precious cargo. I might as well get out of the way. It seems it's not that far away. I love these investigatory missions where you get to go use your sixth sense. And honestly, if I'm going in a swamp, I don't want to get all my gear dirty, so... yeah, still on the main road. Keep everything's on. Alright. I might have to sense stuff. Explosive barrel. Ah, what are these?
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Alright. Let's see. Some loot from the cart. An old bear hide. So far, merchant cart. And the tracks, though, got covered up in the muck of the swamp. Best avoid the... ooh, drowners. No sign of that cart just yet. Oh, wait a minute.
Here's the cart.
Nice. All right. Man, this thing sunk down pretty far.
Come on, come closer.
All right, got a drowner here to deal with. What's the matter? Come on. Drowners are like weird fish people. Really scary eyes and faces. Oh, crap. I was not paying attention. Ah. Yeah, I gotta be paying more attention there. Well, that was my bad. I forget things hit hard. So we're going to do Drowner take 2, and that is a rolling explosive barrel. What? Did that thing just go underground? Yo, that Drowner totally is digging itself a hole. That's weird. And creepy. You could probably ambush you. Oh, you can ambush a normal person.
Damn it.
I'm Geralt. Nice. Hopefully the other drowners in the area catch on and just whoop that one's ass. Keep their distance. And there we go. That ought to help a little bit. Let's check out this cart wreck.
Carts riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around.
Arrows, huh? And that horse is, horse has got an arrow in it, too. I thought he said this horse got eaten.
Carts riddled with arrows.
Yeah, I know, Geralt. There's that pan. Hope that old woman didn't get her pan taken a second time. That would be depressing. More drowners, gotta be wary of them.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Alright, so I found the box. And something is really not right. I'm gonna put my pants back on. I'm taking the boots off because I feel like it's not fitting in with the area. I feel like I wouldn't be wearing my boots in this situation. Trudging through a swamp, you know? But I am going to keep taking a look around because he totally said that his horse, Asher, was eaten. He said he heard slurping and things were chasing him off the road. I'm not seeing any other signs of cart tracks or anything else. Oh. And more drowners. And something else. Oh boy.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Alright, so our merchant friend has some explaining to do. First of all, that horse is still completely there. It's got an arrow sticking out of its side. The cart is riddled with arrows. And there's someone on the ground with an arrow square in his neck. Now, seeing as how there's no bow anywhere in this in that crime scene, and he had a bow on his back, I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say it was him. Just a wild stab. A wild stab in the wild hunt. But he has some explaining to do. Once I get out of this swamp, I'm gonna gear up, get my intimidating look back on, and I'm gonna go ask our merchant friend a couple of questions. See if we can jog his memory. There we go. Is that my horse? Oh no. I totally thought that gray horse on the hill was mine. I did not see that before. Hey, buddy.
Oh, and you find the box?
Oh, I found it.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better writer than you are a liar.
Shouldn't have lied to Geralt, man. Not the best choice of your life. Oh man. Horseback chase? Horseback fight? Ooh, I am really bad at this horseback mounted combat. Oh crap. Hopefully I don't hit a civilian. I would not be a very good witcher if I killed an innocent person. I'd also not be a very good witcher if I'm not able to hit this guy. Got him, nice. I know, Geralt.
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine. Our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
I really don't know. This is one of those faction choices. I don't know enough about it to just say, here, go and take it. So I think I'm going to go with the neutral option. You go free, but I'm going to keep the medicine.
You can go, but I'm keeping the medicine. Nilfgaard will find you and kill you anyways. Why should it go to waste?
Take it, and choke on it.
Alright, will do. John. Nice seeing you. Alright. So I know that probably wasn't the most morally, I guess, light decision I could have made, but screw it. I'm a witcher. Self-preservation is all what I'm about, really. I don't give a damn about the Temerian army or the Black Ones or their whole struggle, at least not yet. I don't know enough about it. So I decided Black Ones don't know about it, and if I take it, there's no way I'm going to get punished, because that guy's too weak to do anything about it. Plus, it's 5 herbs. 5 kind of tough to find herbs, so screw that guy. I want him. Gotta help me. It's funny, that flower is called blowball, and I'm pretty sure it's one of the main ingredients in, like, a bomb. I gotta remember to make some of those, too. They're fun. And you know, I'm just randomly, like, looting this person's have. Wow, why would they put a box there? You can't loot. Oh, I definitely saw that A arrow. Okay, or that A button. Do I have to destroy things? No. Come on, I want it. Yes. Anyway, I was totally just robbing this person's house, and I realized it's the person's house I'm supposed to go to for the next part of this quest. So I'm gonna guess this is the herbalist's house. Tomira or something? Tomira? Whatever her name was? I don't know. Let's check it out.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffon do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Well, maybe not your bruise.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the Griffon. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sar... something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the Griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Oh, that's cool. Tomira, very interesting person.
Yes?
Yes, alright.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
So happy.
I'm sure I can find
so
something.
so happy right now that she was, I kind of figured she would, but so happy that she sells herbs. There's something I know I need for these swallow potions, and I don't think that I have it. And I'm really hoping that she does, so. Looking for Dwarven Spirit. This part of every kind of alchemy in games confuses me, like, the ingredients have such specific names and stuff that to really get into it, you have to, like, pay attention at the very beginning and then get into it gradually. And as things progress to be more difficult, you're ready. Ah, there we go. Nice. I think I only need one of these, so I'm just going to buy one. Jeez, they're expensive, too. Anyway, as I was saying, alchemy is one of those things in every game where you just have to, like, pay attention and keep up with it from the very beginning so that you don't get left behind. Nice, and I have enough to brew this thing. Sweet. So we got a little side quest done on the way to our main quest objective, which is, as you know, hunting and killing this Griffon. I don't need another Dwarven Spear for that. I'll have to buy one before I leave, but... Most of this stuff I was under the impression I could find in the wild, and most of the herbs and whatnot I can. Mutagens I can get from creatures, and the Dwarven Spirit I'll just have to remember to buy. It's a brew, I'm guessing, so... Oh, and the empty bottles. That's something annoying. You do need an empty bottle.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Do you have any blue mutagen, though? I guess not. I'll buy some of these, though. I want to buy the ingredients for the other potions, just in case. Like I said, these are hard to come by, so I'm going to buy one more. Might as well. Took me a secret chest just to find the one, so... And you gotta have some potions for yourself. Can't go wasting them all on other people.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
No problem, Tomira. I like you. And in a genuine person sense, you seem very interesting. Well, Lena, hope that potion helps and doesn't send you screaming into agony.
Yes?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Nenica stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Nenica. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Nenike refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word, gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Farewell.
Interesting. Not sure how much of that I believe, because as we touched on before, or as Geralt pointed out, you have a lot of bitterness in you, Tomira. But enough on that, we'll come back to her and that later. Right now, we need to rob this bitch's property of all of her herbs. Why can't I loot this? It's an herb. Oh, you just have to go outside. That was weird. You have to, like, step outside of it. I know I said before that playing with a controller was a little bit better. Subject to opinion, by the way, subject to opinion. After having played with the keyboard and mouse, though, I will say one thing that is a little bit better on the keyboard and mouse. You can get rid of the little lag issue with your mouse. You can get rid of that by turning something on, I think, in the options, like hardware processor or cursor or something. Anyway, for the gamepad, or the Xbox controller, I keep calling it the gamepad because that's what this game calls it, I can't seem to get rid of the lag. I've just kind of gotten used to it. It's something you have to work with, but I still do prefer being able to, like, walk places whenever I want to instead of being forced to, like, do a light jog everywhere. Minor little things I'm complaining about, but I just find it's a little bit better. Hopefully, I know Nexus is working on mods. I'm not going to mess with any mods, mostly because a lot of them don't work with fraps and everything, and I love the game the way it looks vanilla, so I have no reason to mod it. But if there is a controller scheme set up, I know they have a couple out to change it to Dark Souls. I actually really like the way the controller's laid out now, so I'm not going to do anything like that either. But I am very interested to see if someone comes up with a little fix for that, or if there's like an any tweak that maybe alters that a little bit. Enough babbling about my controller, though. What you just saw me do there was put a skill point in my vitality, my health bar. I increased it by 500. There is a pretty in-depth skill point system in this game, and I just put 1 point in my health bar because I figure having more health is better than having less health. I could have put it in attacks or anything else, or dodge, or whatever this DNA thing is. I guess I couldn't have put it in there, but I figured out of attacks, my signs, and my well-being, my person, I was going to do my my person, you know, my vitality, my quickness, my strength, that kind of stuff. There's also the alchemy one, so I might have to start throwing some points in there. It might be good to throw the early points in there. But yeah, we have to, now we have to head to the fork in the river where the channel is widest. That's what she said. And we are going to look for a specific herb. An herb called Buckthorn. Let's see. Well, there's a couple of quests there. And there we go. Huge map.
Come on, Rose.
See that? I promise you, in one episode I will touch on the size of the map, but I'm keeping it a surprise to myself right now, even though this is episode 4. The world is so freaking huge. Like, I'm basically doing that because I can't comprehend how big it is. For how little of it I've already explored and how, like, much fun I'm having in this little tiny... Did not mean to do that. how much fun I'm having in this little tiny area, you know? It's astounding. I don't like him in his, I don't really like him in his trousers, so. I believe that's what he would look like if he were going swimming. Don't want to get all of my armor wet, so. And you have to keep the swords on you, it's just. I mean, I don't have to. I'm choosing to because in case I run into something, I want to be prepared. You don't know what's at the bottom of the river. You just don't know. Elegant dive. Surprised they don't call him the Swan. Buckthorn, I presume? Nice. Well, there's a bunch of it. Who the hell knows what this could be used for? Might as well grab a bunch, right? What are these things? Nothing? Crab trap? Fish trap? Probably some kind of fish trap. Anyway, like I was saying, there's a whole bunch of this down there. So, I don't see a reason not to get a bunch of it. Speculating it might be some kind of weird ingredient in a potion. Might have some properties of luring things. Don't want to drown, Geralt. But yeah, guys, I think that's where I'm going to call it for this episode. I appreciate you tuning in, and I hope to see you next time for episode 5.